Okay. Whew. Stuff. Okay. Hello. Hello. Oh no, I forgot to mute my computer. Shut up, me. Okay, that's good. Whew. Sorry, I've been sort of running around a bit this morning. It's been a bit crazy. So as a result, I am not quite sure what I want to do today. So yeah, do you have any suggestions? Oh, thanks Otto. Hi Alina and Tsukaboo and Otto. Hi. And that one awkward guy. And Dan and Sakura. And Jacqueline, hi. Hi guys. I'm really sorry I'm a few minutes late. It was a kind of a chores heavy morning and I thought I was gonna have enough time to like do the chores and then do more stuff, but turns out the chores were quite intense. Draw cats. Make tea. I already have tea. Boop. I'm testing a new creamer for tea that I found that is basically nut based, is almond and coconut, but this one is pumpkin spice flavor and it's unsweetened and it's actually quite good. For some reason I really don't like sweetened tea unless it's like some herbs will taste sweet when you steep them, so that's fine, but like to add sugar in my tea, that's really not my favorite thing. Hey, Lindsay! Hi! Yes, I'm a bit late, so you're catching this at the beginning. I'm gonna need some water. For paint, not for drinking, mind you. So, hi Lindsay and Minocris. That one awkward guy asks, I've been wanting to ask you this question. Have you heard of the pinkest pink? Yes, I have. And would you consider making a paint and comparing it to Opera Roses, as there are not many reviews of it? If I had money to spare, I would perhaps, but as it is now, I am not really into this. This is not one of my priorities, actually. So yeah. Oh no, that's weird. You should have all the permissions, Otto, as a moderator. I'm gonna go get some water. So well. Oh non, tu t'en vas pas. Moi j'ai trouvé, moi. No? Has it stopped? Is it twitchy? No, I am Squirmy. Squirmy the kitten. I want to explore. Make me explore things. All right. It's always a priority to make fun of the cats if they're around. Yeah, Pickroche is a really mellow kitten when she lets herself be. So, okay, let's say I'm painting cats today. What do you want to see me use as a medium? I got watercolor, I got gouache, I got a couple of inks. So I've put away most of my inks because I wasn't using them and it was stressing me out. Watercolor. Combination watercolor and gouache. Well, you can use gouache like watercolor, so basically the only big difference is the way it disperses. By dispersion? Yeah. Neon cats? Okay, oh, neon paints. Me stepping on the cable. I have these. And with these. Just gonna grab a phthalo blue to complete these colors. I hope my phthalo blue is still with. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab both. I'm gonna grab red shade and blue shade. Yeah, there's hardly ever any blue or green in the neon sets. The only neon set I've seen that has these colors is the one by Kremer, but they also put white and black in the set. And that makes me not want to buy it, because I really don't have a use for these colors. And it's like, it's a set of full pans, so you got, how many of them? My brain stopped working. 6 of them maybe? I don't know. But anyway, so on a small set of full pans, if 2 of them are black and white, it doesn't makes me want to pay the full price for it. Okay, so makeshift palette thingy. I just use poster tack to stick these on a sheet of paper. C'est quoi ça? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Roux? Non? Oui? Non? All right. Sorry if I'm setting up on the spot. Like I said, it was a bit of a crazy morning, so I'm kind of running around a bit. Yeah, a poster tack. You know, this blue tack, poster tack. Français, c'est de la gommette. Why is the last sheet of a pad always so uncooperative? What was on the string? Oh no, it wasn't a big break, guys. I know you always make a fuss about breaking me, but I think someone said something really funny and I laughed a lot. That was basically what happened. I think, unless I'm forgetting something. Go away. Sometimes when I don't want to, you know, like fuss with this stupid glue, I just use the paper trimmer and I trim off the the edge of the paper because I'm like, enough of this. I want to take it off because it makes this annoying sound on the paper I use to control the glare. All right. So neon cats. But neon cats doing what? Hi. It's really awesome to be wearing sweaters and pants and to be cold. It is really nice then. Ta-da! Long sleeves, yippee! I think I forgot to say hi to Lana and Heather and Linux Switch and Temple. Mr. E is having issues with Scout. I could draw cats wearing neon sweaters. That could be cool. Huh. I had a ninja visitor. Pickle. She fled. Oh, really, Heather? Over here it's like 8 degrees Celsius. Oh, yeah. Did you try them out? Otto, how did you like the quality? Because I'm asking out of real concern, because it's the first time I'm printing something by myself, and I really enjoy the freedom of doing it, but then again, it's a bit more tricky to know what the quality is, because it's a bit less tried and true, you know? Like when I go to the printer, a lot of people deal with the printer, so he has tested his things a lot, which is not something I can say for my setup. How do you draw without being cheeky and wobbly? Lots of practice. Ah, yes. Cats, it always has to be on their terms. Oh no! Did I include a couple of bonus in your order? I don't remember. Because I had a couple of issues with my printer, so I ended up having a good few extra stickers. Some of them are like what's the word I'm looking for? Some of them have minor flaws, so I use them for packaging. And some of them are fine, but they don't complete a set. You know, it's just like part of a set. But to try them out, I've stick a few of them on my sketchbook. And mind you, this is like fabric. This is fabric. This is not like a flat surface, but still, like if I scratch at this one, I can sort of take it off, but I can glue it back down. And like if I scratch at the others, it requires some work to. It's a nice vinyl adhesive, I find. Was happy with that. I'm just less happy with my printer. That's a bit more hit and miss. Oh, 4 degrees Celsius. That's so nice. Like we went for a walk this morning, and Mr. E was sort of Mr. E was not making fun of me, but almost, because I was enjoying the cold weather, and he called me a Viking, and I was like, yeah, okay, sure, I'll take it. Yeah, they seem to be fine. I'm really excited to try my stickers. Not for like I don't I didn't plaster this with my own sticker just to be like, oh, my stickers, not all. But it was really just to test them. See like whatever happens if, let's say, a drop of water falls on them while I'm using the sketchbook, or like if I put it everywhere on my desk and forget about it, like will it scratch? Will they stick to it well? And the fact that it's a fabric cover is a good test. But I think that on a flat cover it's going to be quite nice. And I think also the point of these vinyl stickers is that they are repositionable, like you can move them from one place to another. So let's see if I can ink this with the platinum carbon pen. It's kind of it's not rough paper, but it's still Arches cold press, and the texture is quite present. I agree then. I love the cold weather too. It is beautiful, especially around this time of year when the leaves start changing color. It's really striking out there. I'm pretty sure Lindsay also has awesome, awesome weather, or at least it looks nice outside if it's not too cold. $32. How? Why? Heather, is it something like unusual? Is it because of one of the storms, or you know, something, or is it just like that every fall? Because we are officially in fall, right? I've heard with these fine leaves that cold pressed fibers can clog the lymph. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. With this pen, what is nice is that you can often see when the fiber is stuck in it. It will either make a weird line at the place you were not expecting it, or you will see, because the ink is black, if a fiber gets stuck in it, it will become black and you can see it like poking out the tip, and then you can try pulling it off. With I have like worse memories of inking with fine liners. I don't know why. This is pretty normal. Whoa. Holy moly. Yeah, it's a Kabu, I agree. The snow at night is really, really, really awesome. So Otto says, why is it that when I draw something with that eye to head ratio, it looks like it's on drugs, and when you draw it, it's frigging adorable? It might be just a matter of putting the eyes at the proper place. Like, I've drawn many on drugs, wannabe cute things before I drew some nice ones. Oh no, Pico just dropped a sting bomb on us. And I heard Mr. E sigh. But yeah, the thing is that if you want to draw something cute, like regardless, let's hope I'm not wrong on this, but regardless of what shape you draw the head, it's gonna look cuter if you put the eyes in the bottom half, and then you put the nose close to them. Like, you could make this one into a bunny thingy and this one a cat, you know. If you draw big eyes but you put them higher up, that might cause the effect of being less cute. But yeah, if you're referring to the bird you drew, I thought it was really cute. Like, first thing I thought when I saw it was like, oh, she drew a really cute bird with like the big cute eyes. Didn't feel off to me. It's not like a realistic rendition, but I don't think that was the point anyway. Hold on, there's a poop emergency. Alright, stay. Ça va passer. Alright. Code brown. Yes. Yes, it was indeed a code brown. Clean up pile 4. Yeah, I think your bird was really cute. I think like it's really difficult because not everybody thinks what is cute, but I thought it was like the big eye. I thought it was really cute. That was my impression as well. Why would I shred this drawing? I'm really sorry about the code brown. Yeah, it happens with Pickle. We tend to forget that we really shouldn't give her like really tiny bits of like fish or things from our plates because it often causes code browns afterward. But she really wants like the tiniest bit of like whatever is salmon, shrimp. And we had sushi yesterday, and there was some bits of salmon and stuff, and we gave them to her, and we really shouldn't have because code brown. I wanted to ink this guy right away because I don't know if you can see, but my pencil is really smudgy, especially in rough paper, like that rough cold press. Anything with a texture, it's even worse. So I wanted to ink this one right away, so even if I make a mess, I can just erase afterward and it's gonna be fine. Apparently shredded artwork doubles in value. What? Dan is referring to the Banksy art that's self-shredded the moment it's sold for 1 million. Ugh. This is really tasty. Where am I going with this? I think I was thinking of making a hairless cat, but I really haven't practiced drawing them enough. I don't know how to make it look like it's a hairless cat. Because a hairless cat would really need a sweater. Am I the only one that gets really not depressed, but like tired when I read things like what Otto is saying about the Banksy art piece that self-shredded the moment it sold for 1 million? It just makes me so tired. Oh, Anna, that is so cute. Hey, Paulo, hi. Oh no, Scout is having a crazy moment. Art has transgressed past what we physically perceive, and today is more value for the message it conveys rather than the physical form. Well, it's not. I don't think that's really new. Like not new to this decade, say, because some of it can. Some of what that one awkward guy is saying, it can be found into work from like Indie Rural and others, but I don't know. It's so much more about the message that it makes me a bit puzzled about my perception of what art is. Like I don't know if that makes sense. I think Scout agrees with me. So Otto says, I personally don't care about stuff like Banksy and how the art world goes bananas. It's a different world to what I am living, but I also really find modern art fascinating. And Paulo mentions Duchamp ready-made. Well, he's the guy who displayed a bidet as an art piece, right? Salut Pico! Au revoir Pico! She had the look of a cat that just came into the wrong room and realized that this is not the place she was meant to go. She meant to go in somewhere else and sort of forgot. Usually when the cats are crazy like that, it ends in the litter box. It's always before they have to poop. I don't think you shared that picture in the dealership, Heather. I might be late on it though. Do no one understands the Mona Lisa? Oh yeah, there's always the men to do that self-grooming, like the kind of really hectic, sudden stop grooming and then walking away. Like, yep, that was my whole plan. That's exactly what I had in mind. think this must be Scout's face at the moment. Oh, Otto, do tell. Otto says that she spoke today with two staff at the garden that looks after Marley, and Marley is the botanical garden cat. It's a cat who lives on the grounds of the botanical garden, and yeah, he's a recurring figure over there, and sort of a good kitty that lets himself be petted and fed by Otto when she visits. They built him a little greenhouse with a bed in it to help him over the winter. What? What? How cute is that? Oh, I hope he won't have his spot stolen by another pet though, or by another animal like a badger or a raccoon or maybe a skunk. Hey, Avery. I think that's more like a dog thing, isn't it, Dan? Yeah, my cats will do that sometimes, but it's more in... I don't know, I can only speak for my cats, but when they do it, it's more like I need to do this and I don't care that you are there. I will clean myself up if I need to, but yeah, they don't do it out of spite. Salut! Salut, Miss Wahoo! Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Non? Fuite? Aw. So Scout, in her crazy state, came to see me, but then she fled. Oh god, those staff won't let that happen. They adore him. Oh, yay. That's great news. And they have a vet on staff, so now I know that he gets the top vet care for free. That's so cool. Yay! Happy cat news. Hello! Hello! Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Non? Oui, non. Yeah, Scout. I don't know if I can catch her. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, gros ton? Éteins! Éteins, bébé! Salut! Wrestle with the kitty. Meow! No, I do not want to be wrestled with. I am a free kitten. I am a free crazy kitten. Freedom. Hey, baby. What's up? What's up, baby cat? Plop. I cannot slip her around. She will maul me. C'est ça? She's so annoyed. Okay. Ah, it's good. So that was Scout, the monster cat. Can you speak in French real quick? I want to see if I've made progress. What do you want me to say? I'm pretty sure you could hear me wrestle with that cat to get her over here, because she really prefers to do what she decides to do, but at the same time she's a really big softie. A Scout has been kidnapped. Yep. Oh, that's so cute, Temple. Temple is saying that earlier was the first time Millie, her cat, let me hold her in like a baby in my arms. She was so snuggly. Oh, that's cute. I still cannot do that with Scout because she really doesn't like to be flipped around, but yeah. Oh yeah, 100% fortitude. I will not look at the camera. Nope. Yeah, I think you missed Scout, Otto. I'm sorry. She's kind of a difficult one to keep around. Yeah, Scout, she really likes to complain a lot. Like sometimes we just talk to her and she whines and complains. Like, what are you complaining about, you silly kitty? Someone just opened the door. Okay, I'll try to get her back. Hold on. I will have to... Oh, maybe not. Hello! Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Viens tu me voir. Viens tu me voir. It's good. I should try reverse psychotherapy with her. Not psychotherapy, but psychology. Don't come see me, Scout. Stay away. I don't want to see you. No. There she is. If you can hear a sound, that's her batting her tail against everything. Look at the camera, you silly kitty. No. Bye-bye. So, did you see her this time? I would bring back Peko, but she finally settled down and is sleeping. So, yeah, I don't want to stir her up again. Yeah, you were definitely able to hear the full grumpiness of Scout. She's always like grumpy face. Oh, that's pretty cool, Tsukabu. You've been teaching Rowdy Boy that human contact is a good thing. Does he come from a refuge, a shelter? Yeah, does he come from a shelter? And why were you grabbing band-aids, Heather? That's always worrying. And here, in honor of Scout, I'm gonna make this kitty, well, it's gonna be a calico. Could you introduce yourself and 3 of your likes in French? I'm gonna try. Mind you, I speak French Canadian. It's not exactly the same thing as real French. So, bonjour, je m'appelle Eve, j'aime beaucoup les chats, la peinture, l'aquarelle surtout, et l'automne. J'adore les chats, j'adore les chats, j'adore les chats. Yeah, that would work as well. Could be, j'aime les chats, j'aime peindre des chats, and j'aime, I don't know, eat. J'aime manger des chats. Yeah, Scout, the good thing with Scout is that she will complain a lot, but she's not an aggressive cat. Like, she will always make her opinion heard and whine a lot and meow a lot, but she's not an aggressive cat, so she doesn't lash out. And when she does lash out, she feels really bad afterwards about it, and it's really funny. I don't know if I told you guys about the time I was messing with her and she tried to lash out and bite my knee. It was really funny. I said, hello, my name is Eve. I like cats, I like to paint with watercolors, and I like fall. What is cruel, eating cats or messing with Scout? Because I assure you, messing with Scout is not cruel at all. She absolutely deserves every second that we mess with her. She's a pain in the butt. The joys of parenthood. Are you referring to having to deal with them just now, or is you referring to parenthood in regards to owning a pet? No, well, in English my name is Eve, because that's how you say Eve. But in French my name is Eve. In French, the sounds for Eve is actually a men's name. I like all. No, I like fall. I say. Well, I like. I don't like all. That would be the wrong impression. I like all the colors. I like all the cats. But yeah, if we digress from that, we might have a couple of issues. Oh, thank you, Lena. Okay, I think I can draw one last kitty before I move on to painting them. Everything you say, I'm a petless person, so I don't have to deal with the responsibilities of being a cat mom. Do you have a human kid? Took me time to find the word of the which pronunciation of your name do you prefer? I prefer Ev, but yeah, I'm okay with Eve now. I'm used to it. There was a bit at the beginning, like when I would hear Eve, it would take me kind of a fraction of a second to go like, oh wait, that's me. Now it's better. Hey, a chat fell. Sakabo says that they remember their granddad speaking Canadian French a bit, but they were just 5 years old or something. Yeah, Canadian French is a mouthful. You are literally the most pan-universally. Aww. Aw, thank you, Otto. Posted pics of dilated pupils. Is my phone around? Can I show them on the camera, Heather? Do you mind if I do? The delay seems to be pretty bad today. Oh, what big eyes! My phone is stupid. Why are you so stupid, Instagram? Stop being a butt. Everything's a butt. Can I do this? Oh yeah, that worked. No, that is me dying on the background, I think. Reveal time. I am definitely not in your YouTube demographic. I don't even know what is my YouTube demographic. I think it ranges from 15 to 75 years old. Years old, yeah. Oh no! Hold on, I saved the picture. It's gonna be easier to, I hope. I am so not phone savvy. I'm always like flaming around for stuff. Okay, I got the pics. Hopefully. Ah, yeah, good. Look at those eyes. Can you see this? That's some crazy face going on. That's so cute. Yeah, that's good too. I love cats. Cats are awesome. So one. That's a good idea, Avery. Why not? That's a good starting point. It's kind of not what I wanted. Yeah, that's some good hiding. Though, to be honest, Heather, with her colorings, she can almost camouflage on the covers. Aww. Yeah, there's a point in life where it's kind of, oh, happy birthday, here's a vacuum cleaner. And the thing is that at that point you're kind of happy to be getting a vacuum cleaner. But yeah. Then do you live in an area that is full of older people? Oh no. Jet felt that is so sad. Oh yikes. Tsukabu, that's really bad. Yikes, Otto. What are you using for cross hatching? This is just the platinum carbon pen. I think that's kind of skewed, but that's because I drew it at an angle. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the one with the weird shape, you know, the platinum carbon pen. It's a fountain pen with carbon ink in it, in cartridges. It's really inexpensive pen and it works really, really well. It's one of my favorite to use. The only problem that it has is that it's not a screw-on cap. It's kind of a airtight just through pressure. So sometimes when you open it up and you pull it out, it might draw some ink out of the pen and make a mess. That's the only problem I've had with this pen. So I try now to be careful and not close it too snugly, so that when I open it, it doesn't like make a mess. But it's really great. It's like 13 Canadian dollars, so about $10. and whenever you buy new cartridges, they are always the carbon black ink that is waterproof. So that's great. Okay, that would explain. Dan says that he doesn't live in an area with necessarily older people, but he thinks an old lady used to live there. So that would fit. Oh no! Otto, you saw seals today. I cannot believe you haven't mentioned them already. They were so chubs. Oh, I should draw a seal. I want to draw a blubby seal. It's gonna be really basic because I don't think I have a lot of references of drawing seals, but I love the blubby shape. I never remember what the tail is like. Something like this. And they have like a that looks. See, that one looks on drugs. That one looks definitely on something. That's better. I give that the seal of approval. Draw the awkward seal with the chins. What is that? My cats are on LSD. No, they're just really focused on something. It's prey. It's predator mode cats. Well, the seal is probably on a flat surface to be this flat. Does this look like a seal, Otto? How's my rating? Should I put some spots on? These cats have. There we go. Ta-da! It's a good one. Oh yeah, I'm glad it's approved. It's auto-approved seal of approval. I love how seals bounce along to move. It's one of the best thing to watch. It is a really cheap pen, Dan. it's inexpensive, but it's not cheaply made. It's quite nice actually. I've had this one for many years. Let's see if I can unscrew this without making a mess. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Barrel, cartridge, the part of the pen that makes it a pen, I would say, and then a cap, and it's usually about $10. Aww. Okay, let's clean this up a bit and try some neon colors on this. Tenth member? Wow. That's a great colony. Do you know how many seals there is in a seal colony usually? Or are they even in colonies? It's really like a bun. Well, seals, they're basically just they're a really simple geometric shape. It's a great big layer of blubber. We just vacuumed. I really shouldn't be doing that. Seal loaf. Anything that can have the shape of a loaf is a win in my book. Cat loaf, seal loaf. Well, they do. They have a really thick layer of blubber. Like inside of the blubber, it's kind of a lean animal, but they need the big layer of protection from the cold, and also from predators. Because the blubber is kind of an armor. Like if an orca shows up and tries to bite a seal, and they just like scratch the seal, well, it's going to recover easier if it's only a wound in the blubber, you know. It's not going to touch like muscles or organs. Basically live loaf. Yes, that's true. Hamsters make good loaves. Okay, brush. Let's go for a synthetic one. This is cotton paper, so we'll see. Just gonna quickly chart up the colors. Well, although it's not cool, but at least it means they're well protected, and that gives them a fighting chance against the meanies that will try to eat them. I would benefit from having a mixing palette as well. Okay, These paints are so much fun to use. They are so bright. Is something going on? Funny thing is that whenever I've tried to scan in pictures that had truly neon colors, it would usually scan in as gray, which is kind of a weird optic reaction to the brightness of the colors. The scanner has a really hard time picking up on the well, it cannot pick up on the actual brightness of the color, but instead of scanning it into like a dull orange or a dull pink, it will scan it in gray, which is really weird. I am using, I think, well, these are Gansai, so not exactly watercolor, not exactly gouache, but it's this set. I made a review, I filmed a review on this set. It's the Lumi Accent color set. It has 6 colors in it. My makeshift palette is rather soft, but these 6 big pans are the set. It doesn't have any green, doesn't have any blue, and it's about 20 bucks on Amazon. It was when I bought it. It's a Gansai set from Japan by Kisho. My review of these paints is quite old. It's at least a year old. They go so much. Question, you've shown the inky Gansai lately. Where did you get the ones in the flower palette? eBay. I have them on my desk. They are a bit dusty. It's Boku Undo Umizara. Boku Undo Umizara, full of cat hair. But yeah, that's the palette. Comes in many different sets. One will be like mostly green colors, one will be mostly red colors, but they have it as the inky set as well. Boku Undo Umizara. Ume is refers to the shape of the palette, and Oto will hit me with the ruler on my fingers if I keep messing up Japanese. yeah, I haven't posted that's weird. Yay! I really try. Sometimes I'm really messed up in my brain, and I start saying Japanese words in English, and I'm like, nope, 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 don't do that. That's kind of painful to listen to, so don't. So yeah, if I want to have a kind of bright neon green, I can get something quite nice by mixing the yellow and where's my not on screen, okay, oops. But the neon yellow and a phthalo blue. This is the green shade to mix a vibrant green. And if I wanted the more vibrant purple, I have the red shade too that I can mix with another color in there. See, that's not so bad for a neon green. It's kind of decent. I think there are many different fluorescent neon dyes at work here. But as there is no real way to know the actual pigment composition of the colors, oh, did I miss your question before, Temple? I'm so sorry. Are they stinky paints? Not really. Nope. No smell at all. It is so bright. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is ouch, a plum flower palette because it's reminiscent of the shape of a plum flower, which I think is pretty cool. It's also a really nice flower palette. Like, I haven't made a big dent in these colors, but say you're someone who paints a lot and you go through this set, you're left with a really nice palette that you can reuse. I'm glad I didn't miss the question. All right. I love Plum Blossom. I have a bunch of like Japanese stamps and furoshiki and other things with plum blossoms on them. I love the round shape of the flower. So I have a question for you, chat. Would it have been better on this one if I had left the eyes white instead of painting them green? Like, what do you think? Would it have been enough if only like the orange of the cat and the yellow of the sweater had been colored and like the paws and the nose and the eyes left white? What do you think? I think I like the having perhaps a bit more white in the paintings to give our eyes a break from the eye-searing neon colors. I will try to work that out on the next sketches. Give the eyes a chance to cool down to a mere 8 billion Kelvin. Oh wait, you want to say something? Oh, I don't know if that will register fine. Oh yeah, you can still see the difference. No joke. Neon colors. Yes. It glows when my hand is to the right of it. Like this. Oh really? Some of the primitive texts are supposed to glow in black light? Hold on, we gotta try this. It's a tiny black light flashlight that I bought from AliExpress. It's not, no, it's not anything really awesome, but it does the trick. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for all my reference sheets with all the Daniel Smith colors on them. Oh, this is not one of them, but these are. Let's check this out. Yeah, it's a stream with special effects. Okay, I will put this here. Is that... Okay, let's try it with just one light. Well, of course the upper pink is gonna glow. I love how my tape is super glowy as well. Oh, I don't know if that shows, but anyway. So yeah, upper pink, but so far on this sheet, no other color. Okay, second sheet. Whoa! So manganese blue hue is really neon. And lunar blue, can you see this? Oh yeah, it's just gonna look weird on camera, but it's really glowy. But nothing else, so I don't know what's up with that, but manganese blue hue is amazing. I think that it's possibly the same pigment in lunar blue, which is why lunar blue is also glowy. But I am not picking anything from the Primatech colors, at least not with this wavelength of UV. Okay, let's try the browns. It's probably going to be quite dull. Yeah, I really, oh, perhaps maybe the red fuchsite is, but it's not, you know, it's could just be the white of the paper underneath. So I probably don't have the proper wavelength. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by, Chatfell. Okay, now the FX paints. Okay, so whoa, this is so anticlimactic. Like nothing happens. Look at this. Look at my I don't know if that shows. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see. Look at my tape. My tape is super UV reflective. It's just like standard 3M tape. It's nothing special, but yeah, that. Look at that. That's so cool. Manganese blue hue is really like bright blue. That was cool. Would have been great if any of the Primatechs would have reacted, but I know there are many sort of UV lights, so perhaps you need a different one to react, as far as I can tell. Let's get back to this brain searing mess. What is the pigment in that blue? I think it's PB15. Yep, it's PB15, and you have PB15 in lunar blue, so it's possibly the same kind of PB15. But all the other PB15 column 3 here, they didn't react. Column 6 didn't react. Didn't react either. Only the manganese blue hue. That was pretty cool. I really wouldn't have expected it from blue. All right. it is really weird that it's glowing. It's also pretty cool. Shooting star goes by with the more you know following. I agree. Listening to a metal version of Eye of the Tiger right now. It's actually pretty good. What? I am not a big metalhead. I really don't know, Paulo, about the pigment. That's really not my area of expertise. It's kind of weird that it's the only like the only instance of the pigment that is reactive. So yeah, I don't know if they use the dye. I'm sorry. Sudden yawn. Really sorry. So I don't know if they use the dye in these colors. I don't have the light fastness information with my chart. But that could be something to check out, see if these colors are supposed to be very light fast or not. Because if they use a dye, they will be less light fast. I think I'm gonna make all 3 kittens with neon yellow jackets. Which neon color should the seal be? Otto. You decide. No, it's okay, Paulo. It's really interesting. I feel sorry that I don't have any more information. I wish I knew why it's glowy, but I have no clue. It's kind of great though, because as you can see, I have all these UV reactive like yellows and reds and oranges, but it's kind of nice to know that there's a blue that's not supposed to be reactive, but it really is. So knowing that if I ever were to want to paint something to be put near a black light, I know that I could use that blue instead of the phthalo blue I have here. That creates nice neon mixes, but that doesn't react as much. So can you imagine like having just colors that react to the UV light together? That's going to be quite cool. And if you have like a black light that you like to keep open, you can put that painting nearby and have something really flashy. Yeah, Lena says, well, yellow? Yeah, sure. It's gonna be bright yellow seal. Aww. But Lena asks Otto if Otto has used the Rubens paints that she's reviewed lately. And Otto, I want you to put in your link to your review because it was really nice. And I was super curious about this set, and knowing that the paints are really pretty. Like, I was really surprised. Not that I was expecting them to be bad, I was just expecting nothing, you know? It's a paint set that comes from AliExpress, a brand that I had never heard of and that no one had mentioned to me before, so I was just like, oh, it's a thing. And it would be interesting to try them out, but it's not a priority because it's more of a gamble. And knowing that it's actually quite nice was a really, really fun thing. And I really hope I get to try them someday. They have a lot of single pigment for those who care about that stuff, but they are really nice single pigments. They're not like washed out or weirdly diluted like the gross PBO paints were. And it's really not that expensive as a set, the Rubens paints. It's like what, 30, 40 US dollars for a set of 24 colors? That is good. If you use AliExpress, you can often have much better prices on there, because the stuff you find on Amazon has basically been bought by people on AliExpress and resold on Amazon, or they are the same sellers, but they have to hike up the prices because there's a fee to sell on Amazon. And it's gonna be shipped from the exact same place. So there's not necessarily an advantage to buying on Amazon. Yeah, I saw that they also have shimmery paints. We are talking about the Paul Rubens 24 color set, like in half pans, that Otto has reviewed lately, because it was kind of a surprise to see just how good the paints were. It's really nice that you were sent something cool, you know, not something that you're like, yeah, okay, I will try to use this thing. So again, I'm wondering if I should color the eyes, since most of the cat is going to be white. Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, Paulo, if you already have a good set, you don't really need one more. And you got that pretty nice Winsor Newton set, right? Let's paint the seal neon yellow. I feel like I'm painting with highlighter juice. It's nice to see that there are sellers on AliExpress that are decent, and they will, you know, send their supplies for people to review instead of just stealing their footage with no credit and no mention and nothing. Though I doubt that the resellers that stole the footage were on AliExpress. I think they were ordering their things from AliExpress and then pretending it was a much higher quality item and reselling it for 3 times the price, which is really insulting on many levels. I wish I could print neon colors. I think these neon kittens would make a really cute sticker. Yeah. And as always, I cannot paint within the lines to save my bacon. It's a radioactive seal. I don't know if the yellow shows up. It's nice. It's decent. What about this? Haha. Did my blue apatite genuine glow? I don't think so, but is it on there? It is on there, but it didn't glow. Oh, it glows a little bit. Huh. Okay. Can you see? I don't know if that will show well. Ugh, kind of burns up the... But yeah, it does glow a bit. You're right, Heather. That's really cool. Okay, you cannot beat the manganese blue hue in terms of glowiness, but yeah. Yeah, the blue apatite genuine does glow a bit. Okay. Lights. Sorry about, I hope it's not too much of a flashing light when I do this. I really should have warned that I was gonna play with the lights. What? If I ever get the Rubens paints, I want the pink tin. It's definitely the one I want. Yeah, that's true about the Renaissance paints, Linux, which they are really nice. And I finally and oh no, I got the end bug. But Oh no, the umbug. No. Ah. What I want to say is that April has sent me the colors I was missing from the Renaissance tube range. So I will be able to review the whole range of tubes. 70 colors, which is insane to me. And also I will be making dot cards to have a giveaway at the end of that review. Like dot cards of the whole range. I feel like these paints will really work well on a dot card. They've dried super nicely on my plastic palettes that I tried them on. Like they don't, there is no tackiness, but my finger is a bit wet, so if you see any colors, that's because my finger is wet. But yeah, they no stickiness, they will wet really nice, so I think they will make really fine dot cards. So I'm excited to make that happen. Oh, that's pretty cool. Paulo says that you guys know that pink was the original baby boy color because it is close to red. And there was a time when boys, like really young boys, were dressed in dresses. Like if I look at pictures of my parents when they were really young, like toddlers, they have long hair and dresses, both my mom and my dad. So it's kind of hard to tell who is who. Oh no, we got the end bug. Hopefully it's gonna go away on its own. I also really wish that someone would make more interesting color palettes, because like I have to label all my tins because they're like 95% black. In Japan, navy is for girls. That is pretty cool. Like a lot of girls would be happy about that. I think that Japan also has like the small, well, I have one of them. Will I be able to find it? Yep. You know the Holbein palettes? The only issue I have with these palettes is that they don't clip. You know, like ta-da, ha 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 ha. Okay, but it's available in red and pink and blue too, I think. So that's kind of cool. But again, it doesn't clip shut, so you have to put an elastic on it or something if you want to. Navy is for both girls and boys. Well, that's the way it sort of should be. Yeah, they don't really clip, they just, you know, like I don't really know how to say. Does anyone know what the most useless watercolor paint color is? It's the one you will use less. White. Oh, I know. Do I? I'm tempted to say Chinese white because it's a transparent white. It's meant to be a mixing white, but you don't really need that in watercolor, really. Have you guys heard of the Spanish palette? It's a watercolor metal palette that can only be bought in Spain. Not really. Alright, so I think I am done with these guys. I don't wanna... I think if I had to rework them a bit, I would remove the green and the colors and the nose and paws just to keep it white. Because I feel like it might be a bit too much. But I think this was really fun, and if anything, I'm pretty sure I can reuse these designs and turn them into stickers or something. Yeah, the Marianne glass color is really weird, but it's not a common color. It's only like Kremer that has it, and only in specific sets. So I really don't know if... I don't think you should do that, Grouchy, especially the lapis lazuli. It's gonna set you back kind of like $30 for a tube. I'm pretty sure you could use that money to a better goal. There's a wet canvas forum about it, and it has 16 wells that are the size of 12 milliliters. Huh. That's interesting. Wow, that is so bright and colorful. Just gonna clean this up a bit. There, that's prettier. So I am mostly done for today. It's kind of a decent stream too. 2 hours. That's the usual length we sketch for. It's kind of funny. Like, I'm looking on my computer screen, and the colors are really bright, but there is none of the neon that shows up. This looks like red, and this looks like orange, and this is yellow, but truly these colors are... I'm gonna try the UV light again, so yeah, it just blasts out the colors like... You can see from the pans here that not all the colors are equally glowy. Like, the purple is the least reactive color, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but the greens I've mixed with the yellow and phthalo blue that is not at all a reactive color, they're quite reactive. So I think you can work around this issue of not having greens or deep purples by using blue and mixing with the yellow. Yeah, so today we drew city kitties with big eyes and painted them in neon colors. We also found out that some of the Daniel Smith colors are reactive to UV light. Oddly enough, manganese blue hue. You could paint... Oh yes, we should do an Halloween themed stream for the rest of October. That would be quite fun. So thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by, for enduring this eye-searing level of neon, and for hanging around. It's been fun, as always. It's always fun. I would like to say a great big thank you to Kano, Dr. Kano, for being an awesome moderator, as always. And if you haven't seen her channel yet, by all means, go check it out. There's such a delay between me filming and... Come on! But yeah, so thanks a lot everyone, and I hope you have a great weekend. And take care, and also go pet your pets. I don't see much of a difference on my screen, also because my big hand is covering the artwork. Oh no! But it is super bright. It is indeed super duper bright. So, mad scientist kitty. Oh, that would be cool. It could be a mad scientist kitty that does like experiments on pumpkins. But yeah, thanks everyone, and have a good weekend, and take care, and we will see each other quite soon. So bye bye.